figured if I'm going to be an atheist, I'm at least going to be an intellectually honest atheist. I'm going to start reading the Bible. I'm going to start reading books about the Bible, and then I'll have all the answers to these Christians in my life who want to tell me that Jesus is Lord, and I'll have the answers. And so I started reading the Bible. I started reading books like, what's it called? The Evidence That Demands a Verdict from Josh McDowell, and the Lee Strobel book, The Case for Christ. And as I'm reading these books, trying to disprove Christianity, Christianity is getting into me. And that is what happened. And after about 2 years of study, the proof of Jesus' resurrection was the thing that clinched it for me. It is undeniable that Jesus rose from the grave after he died on the cross. Nobody could find his body after the resurrection. The Jews and the Romans both wanted to find that body so they could put to rest these rumors that Jesus had risen from the grave. The apostles could not have stolen the body because it had been guarded by Roman soldiers. They would have been killed instantly if they tried. All the apostles, other than John, suffered gruesome deaths because they kept proclaiming that Jesus is alive, that he rose from the grave. They all went to their deaths except for John, who was tortured before he died. Who goes to their death protecting a lie, something they know to be a lie? The Gospels all report that women were the first to go to that empty tomb. And in that day, it would be unthinkable if you were making up a story to have women be the first ones to go to a tomb because their testimony was not considered valid in those days. So if you were writing a made-up story, you would never write a story where women are the first ones to go to the tomb. And so there simply is no other plausible explanation. Jesus died and he rose from the dead. And so once I believed in the resurrection, I said, okay, Jesus rose from the dead. Why would God allow Jesus to be killed, to allow his own son to die such a gruesome death on the cross, only to raise him up from the dead again? And that's when studying the Bible really helped the pieces start to fall into place for me. I understood that Jesus died and rose from the dead because we are sinners. We are sinners who have separated ourselves from God by our sin. God is holy. God is perfect. He cannot allow sinful, blemished people into heaven, or it would no longer be perfect. And we've all sinned. If you've ever broken even one of the 10 Commandments, your perfect record, your sinless record at that point is broken.